Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. The greatest market in Nigeria, the greatest business district to be relocated. And that's what has been coming up from the meeting with Governor Charles Chukwuma, and who plan to get everything up and running. And that's what we are going to be discussing. And some of you has been asking, are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? But you must hear this from this channel, and I must know that something is coming, and that thing is what we are going to discuss. And remember, in this street vlogging, we discuss a lot of things. It's interactive, and it's also innovative. It's educative. And here we provide solutions to mirage of problems, and also have to deepen the development objectives in our homeland. And this has been the hallmark of this channel, and that what makes us different from others. And we are not mincing word when we are discussing about these things. We don't pad or follow political patronage or political maneuvering or propaganda. But what we do is because we seek for the interest of good governance and interest of our homeland, we will not stop on that until we reach the pinnacle of what we are fighting for. We are basically social crusaders. So, but before we do, remember to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. And I am so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. And let us go to another level. Let us move to another level. Onitsha main market, the biggest open market in West Africa, and over the years has made more billionaires than all the universities in Nigeria put together. He has also empowered millions of families, more than Nigerian government has ever been able to do. So this market over the years has suffered neglect, has suffered a lot of mess, because successive government in the state, Anambra state, has not invested in that market or the business district. What they were basically doing is having us one spade to the other, building all nonsense, covering the whole place with mess. The hygiene situation was very poor. The whole place is like a jungle, has been turned into a mess. And in the words of Chukwuma Soludo, Onitsha main market finally died because of these incompetency and greed. So that's exactly what happened. So when you go in there is no room for parking, because the whole parking space that was mapped out for that place has totally been taken over by property developers and unscrupulous government officials over the years. I could remember that the last administration was allocating places, the little space left, and left for offloading of goods in the market. I could remember the late Patobi was leading the campaign seriously, and he called the town planner, the physical planners, somebody, Mr. Madoekwe. But the Madoekwe said it's a illegal structure, but the order from above did not allow him to do anything, because everything is rooted in corruption. So that's why the whole space was taken. There is no room for trees. There is no room for even the customers to get in there to do business freely. And that's why the whole place was jam-packed, and the pollution level in that market is damning. Sometimes people are suffocating because lack of oxygen, because the place is mess. So that's the truth about the situation. And Soludo has been talking about this 2010 about turning the place into a Dubai-style shopping arena. And at a point also, Sir Willie Obiano copied that by saying it, but Sir Willie Obiano as a politician say by his two mouths, it doesn't mean what he most of the time say. He will say all those things, but in the action he doesn't do that. So he said also that he's going to do that. He will start by building a modern stuff inside the River Niger that will be rivaling everything. People clapped, danced, and people yelled, Willie is walking. Willie is walking. They don't know that these are basically political talk, because all those things are just to make people feel good. But there is no vision, there is no mission, and there is no ability to push this narrative. Not that the investors cannot do that. The investors are ready to invest. The investors are ready to build world-class structures in that place. But because the type of visionless Mugu leadership we've been having over the years in our homeland has made it very difficult to see a modern city main market or shopping districts that is fit for purpose for 21st century. Basically, what am I talking about? What I'm talking in this vlog is to draw your attention that finally the main market is going to be relocated to Onitsha new city, popularly called Onitsha 2.0. And this city, there will be a massive stuff that is going to be built there, the massive new main market, new Onitsha mall shopping experience with a car park only that can accommodate up to between 5,000 to 10,000 cars. That's huge. And we'll have all recreational facilities. You will have banking hall. You will have everything you can think about what people go to Dubai to see. That's exactly what we are going to see. And it will be architectural masterpiece that will rival anything. That as you stand from Asaba, you'll be looking at a horizon that will mark the arrival and the rising of a great city east of the Niger, the Onitsha 2.0. That's where these things will going to happen, and that's exactly what will be happening. Many people have been asking me, is Soludo going to build on top of that main market? What will happen to the fate of over 200,000 people doing business in there? I said, I don't think he is going to do that, but eventually he is going to modernize that main market, but he's going to build a brand new stuff. So, because I know that they will not continuously live in that, the master plan of main market eventually will be followed through, because you cannot have that in a city like Onitsha. Because if people were saying that, like Soludo said, and including Soludo, that said that Onitsha died and was resurrecting in Asaba and many other places, Onitsha, that is going to bring back a lot of hard decisions has to be taken. And some of those hard decisions, I tell you, let me give you the secret. As soon as Soludo win the second term after November 8, 2025, some of those Soludo's plan that some of the people have been asking for will begin to happen, because it involves demolition, and building. So some of those areas will be completely demolished. Some of them will be demolished. But what we are talking about, this is for another day. What we are talking about is basically, we are talking about the modern business mall, business district, modern main market, Otunkwo, that will be, the project will actually, the laying of foundation will actually be later this year, 2025, as I heard. The investors have been flooding the state. A lot of them want to have a piece of the cake, because this is basically what, one of the biggest project in south of Nigeria. I mean the shopping project, construction. So it will be one of the biggest, because it will be a huge project. I don't think it will be done at once. It might be done in phases, but eventually you will have something like over 200,000 business spaces in it. That's what is going to come up. Initially they were talking about 50,000, but I heard that they will eventually extend it to 200,000 business spaces. So what am I talking about? What is the economic advantage for this, and what is the derivatives from this? What he will do is that basically he will actually attract a lot of other investment, and he will attract a lot of other investors. It will actually change how things are done, how a modern city should look like. It will actually, for the first time, give our people what other people has been enjoying in Dubai and New York, in Cairo, in Johannesburg, in Cape Town, in Maldives, and in Comoro Islands, and the Seychelles, in New York, in Munich, in Monaco, and many others, even in London. So that's what people will be seeing, and they don't need to travel to all those areas to see that. And I heard also that they will also extend the rail route that will move through Onitsha Owerri Road into that city, that Onitsha 2.0 city, and that it will be highly eco-friendly city, where they will have a lot of investment on solar energy, and most of the whole area will be tiled. Most of the whole place will be so much green that many trees will be planted, exotic trees, a lot of things. It's like moving into a whole brand new city. That's what we are, I know. And when people were discussing about this, and they were talking about, are you sure they are not going to bring in Onitsha 4-story type of buildings and 3-story, those cake type of building? I said to them, no. What we are going to see there is completely planned city from the scratch. Everything will be planned. There will not be any electric poles here and there. Everything will be similar to the Millennium City in Oka. It will be a really smart city. That's where main market will rise from. The new main market is rising from this city, this Onitsha 2.0 city. That's where it will be built. I'm announcing it in this channel, and we must get ready to see that coming, and things are going to happen. And it's going to happen very quickly, and it will be very, very exciting to hear, and you must not miss this. That's why, for those that are talking down on our homeland, let me tell you, things are going to happen for good, and things, the dry bones will basically come back to life. The homeland that people have written off, I'm telling you, something good is going to come. I could remember one of the man asked, can anything good come out of Nazareth? And somebody said, yes, there is something happening. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And what we need to do now is to support whatever that is happening in our homeland, support any vision that are being bet to come into existence. Pregnancy is something good, but if the pregnancy is not followed through to the time of birth, the whole thing is become a wasted journey. There's no point of talking about great things, talking about it like the politicians in Nigeria, without accomplishing it. That's why we must follow back to back to see to the realization of this vision, because a lot of miscarriages, miscarriages of development initiative in our homeland has happened. And that's why we say in this channel, enough is enough. Time to see it through. It's now time that we must gather together to push through I would say new things, push through things that will be of good to all of us, and by so doing we are going to all benefit in it, because we're supposed to be builders and not the other way. So I don't know what's your own opinion on this. Are you excited seeing a new brand on the main market? Are you anticipating it? Are you believing that this can be accomplished? Do you think Governor Soludo can accomplish this? Do you think that he means business, or is it sort of saying a political, is it talking about politics or something, or to make people feel happy, or people to just like him? I do believe that whatever view you have, that view will be very, very good if you go to the comment section and leave a sweet comment for us. And every comment is important to this channel, and we also discuss more things, because we are a pro-homeland channel and we are for the good of our homeland. And when we talk about homeland, we talk about Anambra State, Igbo, and Nigeria. That's what we meant by pro-homeland channel. And for you, sharing this will help us to keep on moving higher and higher and higher. And God bless you for being part of this success story. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. See you in the next, and have a wonderful time. God bless.